Hello precious one, I once again welcome you to the Young Author channel. Please kindly do me a favor and subscribe to my channel for me updates on books writing. In today's class, we are going to look at fiction books and how to write them. First of all, what is fiction writing? This is a form of storytelling where the author creates imaginary events, characters, or worlds, often infused with themes, messages, and emotions that reflect human experiences. Fiction allows readers to escape into different worlds, encounter new perspectives, and explore possibilities beyond real life. Writing a fiction book involves creative thinking, world building, character development, and plot structuring, which together create an immersive and engaging experience for readers. Let's delve into what fiction writing entails and outline a detailed process for writing a fiction book. Understanding fiction writing. Fiction is an expansive genre with various subgenres, each with its unique conventions and reader expectations. Broad categories of fiction include 1. Literary fiction. This type of fiction work focuses on character development, themes, and complex narratives that explore the human experience. 2. Genre fiction. This also includes categories such as romance, fantasy, science fiction, thriller, horror, and mystery. Each genre has unique elements. Fantasy may involve magic, while thrillers focus on suspense and tension. 3. Historical fiction. With this, it uses a real historical period as a backdrop for fictional characters and events. 4. Young adult and children's fiction. Geared towards younger readers, with themes and language suited to specific age groups. Regardless of genre, all fiction relies on imagination, storytelling, and the ability to captivate readers through crafted plots, relatable characters, and compelling settings. How to write a fiction book. 1. Choosing a concept or idea. The first step in writing a fiction book is selecting a concept or idea. Your concept might be inspired by a what-if scenario, a theme you feel passionate about, or a unique character that came to mind. Here are some questions to help brainstorm. What if? This connotes that you must try imagining an unusual or thought-provoking scenario, such as what if people could read each other's thoughts? Who is the main character? There has to be a driven character of every creation. A unique character can inspire an entire story. Think about who they are, their desires, and their challenges. What world does this take place in? Is your story set in a fantastical kingdom, a dystopian future, or a realistic city? Your setting can inspire plot and character choices. To help narrow down ideas, keep a journal for brainstorming. Often, an idea needs time to develop, so jot down ideas, refine them, and revisit them until something stands out. 2. Developing the plot. The plot is the structure of your story, the sequence of events that moves your characters from the beginning to the end. A well-developed plot provides direction and engages readers. Here are common steps in plot development. Outline the basic structure. Most stories follow a basic structure that includes an introduction, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. This framework, often referred to as the story arc, helps guide the plot's progression. Create conflict. Conflict is essential in fiction, as it gives your characters challenges to overcome. Conflict can be internal, a character struggling with their own thoughts or emotions, or external, a character facing challenges from other characters or forces. Define key plot points. Decide on major events that drive your story forward. Examples include a plot twist, a revelation, a turning point, or the climax where the main conflict reaches its peak. Pacing. Balance fast-paced and slower sections to maintain reader interest. Action scenes might be quick and intense, while character development scenes may be slower. Many authors use tools like the 3-act structure or the hero's journey to organize their stories. These frameworks provide tried and true structures that help build momentum and keep readers engaged. 3. Crafting compelling characters. Characters are the heart of any story. Engaging, relatable characters can captivate readers, making them invest in the story's outcome. Here's how to build memorable characters. Create a strong protagonist. Your main character should have goals, fears, strengths, and weaknesses. Consider what they want to achieve and what's standing in their way. B. Add depth with backstory. Giving characters a backstory makes them more realistic. A character's past can shape their beliefs, motivations, and reactions. C. Define supporting characters. Secondary characters enrich the story by providing different perspectives, offering challenges, or aiding the protagonist. They should have their own motivations and arcs. D. Avoid stereotypes. Unique and multidimensional characters are more engaging than flat stereotypes. Aim to create complexity in both heroes and villains, making them feel like real individuals with unique perspectives. To keep track of character details, consider creating character profiles, where you record information like age, appearance, personality traits, backstory, and relationships with other characters. 4. World building and setting. A vivid setting transports readers into your fictional world. World building is particularly essential in genres like fantasy, science fiction, and historical fiction. The key elements of world building. I. Physical environment. Describe the geography, climate, flora, and fauna. Is it a desert world, a futuristic city, or a medieval village? II. Social and political systems. Consider what kind of government, economy, or class structure exists. This can influence the plot and character motivations. II. Culture and traditions. Customs, beliefs, language, and fashion give depth to your world. Think about what holidays or traditions might exist, or how people greet each other. IV. Rules and logic. If your world has magic or advanced technology, establish rules for how it works. Consistency makes the setting more believable. Many writers create world-building Bibles or notes to track the details, ensuring they stay consistent as the story progresses. 5. Writing dialogues. Dialogues bring characters to life, revealing their personalities, emotions, and relationships. To make dialogue engaging and realistic, consider the following. A. Unique voice. Each character should have a distinct way of speaking, influenced by their background, personality, and motivations. A shy character might speak differently from a bold one. B. Show, don't tell. Instead of having characters explain everything directly, let their words hint at underlying emotions or conflicts. For instance, a character who says, "I don't care," might really be masking their disappointment. C. Avoid overly formal or repetitive language. Fictional dialogue should feel natural, not like a script. People rarely speak in full sentences and often use contractions, slang, or informal phrasing. D. Use dialogue tags and body language, adding "he said," "she whispered," or including body language. Cues can enhance the scene's emotional depth and avoid confusion about who's speaking. 6. Drafting the story. Once you have an outline, characters, and setting, it's time to write the first draft. How to stay productive and focused. I. Set a writing routine. Consistency is key to making progress. Try setting a daily word count or writing goal that works for your schedule. II. Allow for imperfections. First drafts don't need to be perfect. Write without overthinking. You'll have time to revise and polish later. III. Stay open to new ideas. Sometimes, characters or plots evolve in unexpected ways. Embrace these developments as long as they enhance the story. Writing a novel is often a lengthy process, so celebrate small victories, like completing a chapter or reaching your daily word count. 7. Revising and editing. Once you finish your first draft, take time to revise and polish your work. Revision is where you transform your initial ideas into a coherent, engaging story. This is how you do them. A. Review for story flow. Ensure the plot makes sense and the story has a clear arc. Look for inconsistencies or gaps in the storyline. B. Enhance character development. Check if characters have clear motivations and growth throughout the story. Make sure they react authentically to events. C. Improve descriptions and dialogue. Add descriptive details to make scenes more vivid, and refine dialogues for clarity and impact. D. Proofread. Correct grammar, punctuation, and spelling errors. Consider using tools like Grammarly or ProWritingGate, and have a friend or professional proofreader review your work. Revisions can take multiple rounds, so don't rush this stage. Each revision brings your story closer to its best version. 8. Seeking feedback. Getting feedback from others provides fresh perspectives on your story. You might ask beta readers who fit your target audience to read your manuscript, or work with critique partners who are also writers. They can offer insights on plot holes, character believability, and pacing issues. Professional editors can provide in-depth editing services, from developmental editing focusing on structure and content, to line editing and proofreading. 9. Publishing options. There are different paths to publishing a fiction book, such as Traditional publishing involves finding a literary agent who submits your manuscript to publishers. Traditional publishing provides wider distribution but can be competitive. Self-publishing. Platforms like Amazon, Kindle Direct Publishing (KDP) allow you to publish independently. This gives you control over the process, but you're also responsible for marketing. Hybrid publishing, a mix of traditional and self-publishing, where you may contribute to production costs in exchange for more creative control. Each route has its advantages, so choose the one that aligns best with your goals. 10. Marketing and building an audience. Marketing is essential for reaching readers, especially if you're self-publishing. How to market your fiction book. 1. Social media. Platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok allow you to connect with readers, share updates, and build a fan base. 2. Book reviews and author website. Encourage readers to leave reviews on platforms like Amazon and Goodreads. An author website can serve. Thank you for watching. God bless you.